Beloved audiences, today I want to tell you a story which was called The Dog and the Penguin. The icy wind swept across the Antarctic research base, whistling between metal cabins and scattering snow in shimmering waves. A husky named Coda stood at the edge of the platform, his thick fur ruffling in the cold breeze. He belonged to the scientists stationed there, serving as both companion and helper. Coda loved the vast white world, its silence, its mystery, and its freedom. Every morning, he would run beyond the camp, leaving paw prints on untouched snow, chasing shadows and dreams. One morning, while exploring near the frozen shore, Coda spotted something unusual, a small shape moving awkwardly across the ice. As he approached, he realized it was a penguin chick shivering and lost. Its feathers were still soft and gray, its tiny wings flapping helplessly. Coda tilted his head, curious and concerned. The penguin chirped weakly, looking up at him with frightened eyes. The dog sniffed gently and whined. No mother was in sight, and the wind was growing stronger. Coda's instincts took over. He carefully nudged the chick toward a small, cave-like hollow in the snow and curled his body around it, shielding the fragile creature from the cold. The penguin nestled close, finding warmth in the husky's thick fur. That night, as the storm howled outside, the two slept side by side, one born for snow, the other still learning to survive it. When the scientists found Coda the next morning, they were surprised to see him guarding the penguin. "Looks like you've made a friend," one of them chuckled. They named the penguin Pip, short for Pipsqueak, because of its tiny chirps. The researchers decided to care for Pip until they could locate its colony. From that day on, Coda and Pip became inseparable. Every day, Coda watched over Pip as it learned to waddle, slide, and dive. Pip followed Coda everywhere, often tumbling clumsily in the snow, making the team laugh. The two would race across the ice, Coda's paws thudding rhythmically, Pip sliding behind him on his belly. When Coda fetched sticks for fun, Pip would try to grab them with his beak, often tripping and rolling over. Despite their differences, they shared a sense of joy that melted the coldest days. Months passed, and Pip grew stronger. His feathers turned sleek and black, and his dives became graceful. But deep down, Coda sensed that one day, Pip would have to leave. The ocean was calling him home. That day came sooner than expected. A powerful blizzard struck without warning. The sky darkened, and waves crashed violently against the frozen shore. In the chaos, the ice cracked open, separating parts of the coastline. When the storm finally subsided, the scientists realized that Pip was missing. The team searched desperately, but the snow had buried all tracks. Coda barked frantically, nose to the ground, refusing to give up. He ran through the storm's aftermath until he reached the cliffs near the sea, and there, far below, he heard a faint cry. Pip was trapped on a small ice floe, drifting away from shore. Coda barked and paced along the edge, his heart pounding. Without hesitation, he leapt into the freezing water. The shock of cold hit him like a wall, but he kicked his legs furiously, swimming toward Pip. The current was strong, but his determination was stronger. He reached the floe and scrambled onto it, teeth chattering. Pip chirped with joy and pressed against him, trembling. Together, they drifted for hours as the gray sea stretched endlessly around them. By nightfall, the current had carried them near a cluster of rocks where a colony of penguins stood gathered. Pip chirped excitedly, recognizing his kind. Coda nudged him gently, encouraging him to go. The penguins called back, and Pip slid into the water, rejoining them at last. Coda watched, proud but heavy-hearted. His friend was home. When the rescue team finally found Coda the next morning, he was weak and exhausted, lying near the rocks. They carried him back to camp, warming him by the fire. Days passed before he regained his strength. He often looked toward the sea, wondering about Pip. The scientists comforted him, but they knew that some friendships belonged to the wild. Months later, when the snow melted into soft sheets of ice and the sun lingered longer in the sky, something incredible happened. A group of penguins appeared near the shore, and among them was Pip, grown, confident, and strong. He waddled straight toward Coda, flapping his wings and chirping loudly. The husky barked in joy, running to meet him. The scientists watched in awe as the two friends reunited, one barking, the other chirping, their sounds echoing across the frozen land. Pip stayed for a few days, playing and sliding with Coda, just like old times. Then, on the final morning, he stood by the water's edge. He turned to look back once, as if to say goodbye, before diving into the blue. Coda sat watching until Pip vanished beneath the waves. In the years that followed, the scientists often saw penguins near the camp. Some believed Pip visited from time to time, leaving fish on the shore, small gifts for his friend. Coda grew older, his fur whitening like the snow around him, but he never lost that spark in his eyes when he looked toward the sea. Their friendship became a symbol among the crew, a reminder that love and loyalty can exist between the most unlikely of beings. In a place as cold and harsh as Antarctica, their bond was proof that warmth isn't found only in fire, but in the heart. And so, the legend of the dog and the penguin lived on, carried by the winds and whispered in the snow. A story of courage, kindness, and a magic of friendship that even the ice could not freeze. The story of Coda and Pip reminds us that true friendship and compassion can flourish even between the most unlikely of companions. In modern life, people often divide themselves by nationality, appearance, or social status, forgetting that kindness is a universal language. Coda, the husky, didn't see Pip as different. He simply saw a creature in need and acted with empathy. In our busy and competitive world, such selflessness is often lost amid personal goals and digital distractions. Yet, just as Coda's courage saved Pip, small acts of care, helping a stranger, protecting someone vulnerable, or offering emotional support, can make a powerful difference. The story also teaches us about letting go. When Pip returned to his colony, Coda didn't hold him back, but celebrated his freedom. In real life, loving someone sometimes means allowing them to grow, even if it means saying goodbye. Finally, the harsh Antarctic landscape symbolizes the coldness of modern society, a world where warmth must be created through compassion. If we can learn to care beyond our differences, to give without expecting return, and to find joy in others' happiness, we can build a more humane and connected world, just like the friendship between Coda and Pip. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It'll really help our channel grow. But if you don't like it, then skip it, and don't forget to check out our other videos. We love you and goodbye.